So I'm doing a little bit of shopping around Vail Village today, and I'm hanging out at Christy Sports with Mike. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm getting in trouble in your store because I'm already looking at skis. I'm looking at long underwear. I'm just finding myself finding more and more things I need to leave with.
That's not trouble. That's a good thing.
You guys have everything in this store, and coming up to the holidays, this is definitely the sort of place you need to have a walkthrough.
Definitely. If you're trying to think of some gifts, whether they're stocking stuffers or big gifts for your loved ones, your family, friends, stop on in. We can help you out.
Not only that, you guys have something for every age group. Like I have a 10-year-old in my household, two teenagers, and a husband, and I could style all of them out with gear from here.
We can definitely help you out with everything. And, there's things from how keeping them warm on the mountain with base layers and hats and mittens and things like that. A new jacket, or if they need some new equipment, we got a full lineup of skis and boots here, and we got great boot fitters, we got very knowledgeable staff, and we have a great selection. We just have a huge ski wall this year. Tons of boots, tons of outerwear as well, and so it's a good time to come through and see what we have.
Now, not only that, because I've been talking to some of your employees, but your staff is so well informed. And, I could tell them about what I liked about a certain ski. And I was like, well, how does this compare to this ski? And they just were so informative. It was fabulous.
We are very fortunate here to have some veteran staff. We have people who come back year after year, and they know their stuff. They know their skis, they know their boots, and they get out on the equipment to test them out and make sure they know exactly what they're talking about and how they ski and stuff like that. So, yes, we are fortunate in that respect.
Now, this year, I've been slowly upgrading some of my gear. And, I started at the bottom up. I started with my base layer, and I invested in some really nice long underwear. And for the first time in several years, I'm hot. Like what I mean? It's great. And I was shopping around here, and you guys have some great products. And I think lots of times, especially with kids, that's overlooked. And you really want to get them that quality base layer because they're going to be out there all day, and then build it forward from that.
Yeah, some of the best days on the mountain are those cold, snowy days or those bluebird powder days where it's a really cold temperature. And so that's when you want to be out there all day, and that's when you want to be warm. So yes, it's very important to think about what you need to eat through the day on all the temperatures. And you can always shed layers, so that part's easy.
Absolutely. And then something else you want to think about too with your kids is lots of times my kids will have a season and, they'll have a couple big wipeouts, and I don't see anything functionally wrong with their helmet, but that's because their helmet has done their job. So when you're looking at all these little things of gear like that, it's time to replace it. If you, especially if you've had a kid who's been learning, because the interior of it sort of gets compacted and you want to start fresh again.
Yeah, exactly. And if you haven't tried on a helmet lately or have a newer helmet, you definitely need to put one on because they're way more comfortable than they used to be. They're warmer than they used to be. And there's that impact protection, if that's what they're made to do. And so if you do take a fall or a number of falls, it's time to replace that helmet because that's super important.
Absolutely. And we want you to stay out on the hill all day. So come on into Christy Sports, talk to the staff. They're so informative about everything. But up next, we're going to get a local check of your weather so you can see how you can spend your day outside.